Hey guys, today I want to take you through a beautiful new song by Hillsong called Christ is Enough. We just introduced it in our church and it's a great song. So let me just take you through it. Great song for acoustic guitar. Now, depending on what key you want to play it in, I'll give you two options today. The first one is the key of A. That's one way that Hillsong plays it, one key that they play it in. So you could either do it in the open A, or an easier way is what I'm going to show you right now. Grab your capo, hopefully you've got one of them, and put it on the second fret. And then we play it basically like in the key of G, but there's your A note there. Okay, so that's basically an A chord, but with the G shape. Okay, so basically for this lesson we'll be playing chords in the key of G, but technically we're in A because we're capoed. Okay, so the song, I play G like that with the two fingers. I've showed you this in another video. Two fingers on the bottom there. Okay, and then it also has an E minor. I play the E minor like this. So those two and those two on, keep those two on the bottom. It has a C add 9. Well, it's actually just a C, but I play a C add 9. Okay, so top part of a C chord, 1, 2, plus those bottom two, top two. Okay, and a D. Alright, they're the basic chords. So, it starts off in E minor like this, so I play this one. Okay, it's actually too high for me, so later I'll show you another key that you can play it in that's much easier if that's too high for your voice. So basically, starting on the E minor, Christ is my reward, and then we go to the C, add 9. The good thing is you can keep these two fingers on the top two strings and just move like this. Christ is my reward, C add 9, all of my devotion, G. And then go to the D, but it's actually a D with an F sharp in the bass, so put your thumb over the top, right there, okay? And you've got that F sharp there, okay, on top of the D. So, Christ is my reward, G, all of my devotion, and then D over F sharp. Again, now there's nothing in this world can ever satisfy. D over F sharp. Okay? Now another little thing, if you want to, if you have a piano player, you don't need to do this, or a guitarist, another guitarist doing the riff. But if you want to do it, they've got that little riff at the start. Which is really easy to play in the key of G. So all I'm doing there, if you want to play that riff, I don't normally, but you can. On your E minor, before you hit the chord, just play the top three strings and go. So it's like this. Okay, but you can do it with these fingers. Okay. You can also play the E minor like that with your pinky off, and and the C add 9 like that with your pinky off. So, sorry. Okay, so that's a nice way to play it too. Now let me just show you the rhythm pattern. Let me try and slow it down. So, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay? That's up to speed. Okay, now what I do is often with some of those downstrokes, as you probably notice, I just hit the bass notes rather than the whole thing. So. And it just gives it a bit more dynamics rather than hitting the whole thing. So that's the verse. Okay, times 2. And then it goes into the kind of pre-chorus. Through every storm, my soul will sing, no turning back, I've been set free. Okay, now what that is, through every, there's a little transition chord which is actually a B minor 7, but I kind of cheat. You can play a G over B, doesn't matter so much. Through every, okay, G over B is like a G, and instead of putting your finger on the top, the B note is here with your index finger, so just play that. Through every, C add 9, storm, D, my soul will, E minor, no, G over B, turning, C, E minor, been set free, D. Okay, one other little thing that you could do, if you can grab it fast enough, is this. Through every storm, my soul will sing, no turning back, I've been set free. Okay, now what that is, that's kind of another way to play a nice open D2, and you slide the C shape up. Okay, so normal C, slide it up 2 frets, and leave the top open and that one open. Okay, so that's a really cool way to play C sometimes. Through every storm, my soul will sing, no turning back, I've been set free. Okay, and then the chorus. Christ is enough for me. E minor. Christ is enough for me. D, C, everything. D, E minor, C. Sorry, too high for my voice. E minor, rise, Okay? And then the bridge, I have decided to follow Jesus. Okay? I've decided to follow. At the start, they just hold the G and do like a suspended. What is it? Decided to follow Jesus, no turning back, no turning back. Okay, so you can play the G. So play this G. And your suspended is right here. A bit tricky to grab, but you can get that. Decided to follow Jesus. You could do that little add 9 there. Decided to follow Jesus. No turning. C. No turning back. D. I've decided to follow Jesus. No turning. C, D, G. And then the cross before me, they change it a bit. They go E minor, and the cross before me, C, the world be D, E minor, no turning, C, E minor, no turning back, D. Okay, so it winds around on itself a little bit. Let me just double check that that's correct. Yep. So like this, I have the cross before E minor, C, D, E minor, C, E minor, D. Okay. So that's one way to play it, in the key of G. What I did on the weekend was in the key of E, because it's much better for my voice. And in the key of E, with the capo on the 2nd fret, I played it in D, with the chord shapes around D. So I'll just quickly show you that, and you can go and mess around with it yourself and figure it out. But in D, and it would go to the B minor, Christ is my reward, G, da 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 da, D, and then it's actually an A over C sharp, but normally you'll have a bass player or hopefully or a piano player to grab that chord, so I just play an A suspended. Okay, and with the B minor, I kind of cheat a little bit because it's easier to grab, and I play this one. It's like the top part of a D chord, and put that on the B note there. You can leave the D ringing. Okay, that chord if you can see it. Christ is my reward, G, all my D, A suspended, B minor, in this world, G, ever satisfied, A suspended. Okay, so I go like this, that B, G, D, A suspended. Okay, so there's some ideas for the song Christ is Enough. Go and have some fun with that. God bless.